Tell you what, it's a brand new day. Good morning, good morning, good
Good
morning.
morning. It
I'm
is.
this time that we now come on third Tuesdays through Friday. That Monday, baby, go by so fast. I'm telling you, I'm
It
thinking like, oh
is.
my God. But guess what? We are here. We are kicking it
Indeed.
off. We are starting this morning. Miss Phyllis, Regina already said, baby, rich rising in your spirit, because you know what? How you command your day, how you start your day, how you think about your day is how your day will manifest. And so if
Yes.
you already command rich rising, that's rich in everything, not just in finances, but rich in health, rich in your mental capacity, rich in your spiritual soul, down to your pinky toe, baby. Get a rich mentality about you, and that's how you move forth in life. Get that ready. Don't think that, oh, it's selfish, or, oh, I need to be humble. That doesn't have anything with you commanding your mind to be in alignment with
Yes.
who God is. You serve a
Commanding your
rich
mind.
God. You got to have a rich mindset. So
Yeah.
in all things, that's how you show up and how you do. Miss Phyllis, good morning. She
Good
said,
morning.
happy Tuesday, honey, men and women of God. I
Oh
love it.
yeah,
I love it. And we're glad to see you. Ladies,
Yes.
how was your weekend?
it was good. Very
It was
good.
good.
Yes. I had my class reunion, 30 years, high
Wow.
What?
school reunion.
Okay.
I mean, and yo, what's so crazy? I was not going. I was not going. A
Okay.
friend of mine in high school called me like an hour before. She was like, "Get up, go, let's go." So I went, and I'm so happy I did. Just that
Awesome.
opportunity to see people, the
Awesome.
memory of people. It was a
Uh-huh.
great experience. And sometimes we get our minds so caught up, like they don't got nothing to do with my life now. What am I going all the way back there for? But just stop and embrace, and you see where God has brought you. And they were
Yes.
in the we was looking at the yearbook, and I was looking at myself then and seeing myself now. It is just so
What you
delightful.
say, baby? The growth is
The
real.
growth is so real. But I look the same. But girl, I had the biggest earrings that you could find in America. I
Baby,
bet
well,
they
look,
were.
look like
They
you ain't
were.
changed yet. Look like you ain't changed. Ain't nothing. Look,
Yes.
some things change and some things remain the same.
Yes,
Uh
that
huh.
was so long. They were so wide. I said, now, why did my grandmama let me do that? I said, I know she said, take them earrings off. And I was like, no, this is who I am.
Baby, what you say? Listen, I had to give her all of me. I had to
Yes,
let
it
them
was
see it.
so fun. And, the Heartful Place, we had slideshows and seeing how many people have died.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah,
Really?
Yes, it was
yeah.
Wow.
so many people, y'all. So we
Mm.
gotta,
Mhm,
we have to take advantage of
Yeah.
life and stop
mhm.
letting life just live through, because you don't know the
You
day
don't.
You do
or hour.
not.
You have
You do not.
no clue.
And it's not. The thing about it is, people feel like you have uh old age, and you got
Yeah,
time to do something. It's people who are dying in their
no.
30s, in their 40s, you know what I'm saying? That
Yes.
or younger, so you can't count on that. You don't know. You
You
got a lady that we're doing a book project, and she's talking about, the dash. You got to make your dash work
yeah,
for
I
you. You
like
got to
that.
live the dash. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times we're talking about, this is my birthday and whatever, but what are you doing during your dash? Good morning, Tina.
Good morning, Tina.
Doing
That's
your
most
dash, because
important.
every day should be like your birthday. You should
Right.
Yes,
be celebrating
yes.
every. You know how you wake up and it's my birthday. It's my birthday. It's my birthday. You should
Mm-hmm,
wake up say it's my day. 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 Like the enemy should be mad because you ain't got up.
mm-hmm.
Like
And you
I
know
wanted
what?
her to stay in the bed.
It's so many people waiting on, you saving money for a rainy day. Baby, you don't know when the rainy day is
You
going to
don't
come.
have
You
no
don't
idea
even
Good
know
when.
morning,
if you're going to be
Marlene.
able to
Marlene
use
says
it.
good morning on IG. Marlene says good morning.
So, good
Oh,
morning.
good morning.
Yeah.
Good morning.
But you
But
don't know. You don't know. And the fact of the matter is, enjoy your life. I understand that you got to save money. I understand that you want to invest money. I understand that. But at the same time, you want to live your life. You
you
want to
want to
take
live.
that trip. You want to start something
Yes.
business. You want to go play out in the rain. You go and do some things that people may think is crazy, but they're not you. And you
Right.
don't want to leave up out of here never having experienced a
Right.
good life. Why?
Girl, ain't that the truth? I was trying to get, I don't know about y'all, but Saturday morning, it was storming. It was pouring down raining. I
Mm-hmm.
was trying to get Alicia to video me playing in the rain. And she said, no, get your butt in this house. You're going to get pneumonia in your butt. I said, now you're acting like your grandmama. Like, I just want to play in the rain. Like, leave me alone. Let me play in this rain and enjoy this rain.
Good
Right.
morning, Farika. Good
And
morning, Cynthia.
Morning.
it was just like a little like it was so freeing to just get out there in the rain, not care about your hair, not care about what I get wet. Like, so what if you get wet? I hope you get wet every day in that shower. I hope you do. So you shouldn't be scared of a little water.
So did you go out and
Right.
do it anyway?
Yes.
Good, good, good. Cynthia said, honey, it's so much fun to play in the rain.
To play
Listen,
in
free
the
yourself,
rain.
free yourself, free yourself, and get out here and do some things that you haven't done before, because life is about living. So get
Right.
out and live, because you never know. It doesn't mean that, well, you know how sometimes people say, well, have they been sick long?
It
It
don't
doesn't have to
matter.
be that. It could be car
Yeah.
accidents. It could be random things that happen. You don't know. You just think about them babies that lost their life in the Texas flood. That
Mm-hmm.
was just random. Nobody expected that to happen. They at camp doing their
They
thing.
was
Nobody
at
expected that to
camp having
happen,
fun.
just having fun. And then a flood comes. So with that being said, this should be an eye opener to enjoy your life, enjoy
Mm-hmm.
your children, enjoy your spouse, enjoy your significant other, enjoy your
Enjoy.
besties, enjoy the people in your life, because you don't know how long they're going to be there, or you don't know
If
how
they gonna
long
be
you're
there.
going to be here.
Yep.
Exactly.
Either way, you don't know.
Either way. And
So we talked about last Wednesday, last Tuesday when I came back, I was talking about, this thing that my daughter sent me on Instagram from a lady by Utility. And she had some great points about just your belief system. What do you stand on? You know how people say stand on business? These are things you need to
Yeah.
stand on.
Yeah.
And it seems like you should know, but at the same time, we got to get in our spirit, because just because you know don't mean you do. Just
I
That's
because
true.
know.
you know
That's
don't
true.
mean that it's a practice. Good morning,
Good
Brother Pat.
morning.
Good to see you. She said, my daughter loves to standing in the rain, and Noah is just like his mommy. I have some beautiful pics of him in the rain. Oh,
I do too.
that is
See,
awesome.
Reverend Fat, I must be kid to your kids because I love to just be out in the rain. Just out
Baby,
there.
what you say? It's refreshing. And sometimes, you know what? Sometimes we don't do experiences because we feel it's going to be a
Right.
different way.
Hmm.
Sometimes you don't try certain foods because you be like, yeah, that sounds nasty.
And
And then
look
when you put it in your
nasty.
mouth, it might be the best thing you've ever had. However, because you're so close-minded to new
That's
experiences,
true.
you choose to be the person who says, girl, it couldn't be me.
Couldn't
I'm
be
not going
me.
in a hot air balloon. I'm not traveling out of the country. I'm not getting on a train ride. Girl, I wish I would get on a plane. Girl, I wish I would try Indian food. Ooh, baby, I can't do
Yes.
sushi. You really don't know what you are capable of, what inspires you, what makes you happy if you never try it.
If you
That's
never
true.
tried.
You don't know. my brother was here over the weekend and we ate some octopus and it was great. And I would have been like, baby, but it was so good. You don't know what you're missing out on because you're
Yeah.
afraid to try.
And it's
Some
great
things
to
it
be
may be,
around people like that
yes,
that will try it. Be like,
that
come on, try it, girl.
to expose you to new things. I'm not saying, Cynthia said, you don't know what you're missing. Open up your mindset as you get older. Because this is the thing, kids will do anything.
They
When you were
will.
a child, you weren't fearful of anything. You got on that bike and they might have told you that's too big for you. You didn't care. You jumped in the pool. They might have said, that's too deep. You need to be in the kiddie pool. And they were just like, no, I'm not.
Mm-mm.
I'm in the 6 feet. Kids do
Especially when
not
they had
care.
older siblings or cousins that
Baby,
was
they trying to
doing
do what everybody else do. Exactly. Get that back. Get
get
that
it
back into
back.
your life so that you can embrace it, enjoy, so that when your time is up, when your dash is done, Miss Phyllis said, I love fried squid.
Me too.
Listen,
I love me some squid.
baby, when you get to the end of the end,
Right.
be able to look back and say, baby, it may be my time up, but when I was here, baby, I enjoyed the
Yes. Look,
life.
I want everybody to say, but she sparkled every day. She might be gone, but that girl didn't play about
Baby,
sparkling.
sparkled every single day. Miss Patricia, good morning. Listen,
Good morning,
Miss
Patricia.
Patricia recently celebrated a birthday. So happy belated birthday. I hope
Happy
it was a
belated
great one.
birthday.
Yes, yes, yes. So this is the point. You, because we're talking about belief systems, have the belief that you can change your mind. You know how
Mm,
somebody think that you can used to get something, you have to stay with it. You can change your mind about your career. You can change your mind about relationships. You can change your mind about friendships. You can change your mind about your goals because about even about the dreams that you swore you wanted because growth means evolving. And evolving means sometimes choosing differently than you did
mm-hmm.
before. You're not obligated. Let me say that again. You are not obligated to stay the same
You're
to keep
not.
other people comfortable.
Nope.
Just because they're used to you, Regina, being at the barbershop every day, you may wake up one day and be like, you know what, babe, I'm going to go out here and build me a whole different empire. I might have this, but I'm getting ready to do this too. And
Yep.
it's okay just because
It's
people are
so
used to keeping
okay.
you in a box. Sparkle, people might say, girl, she didn't want to do that jewelry, and then you pop up and do something else. And it was like, you just stick with the jewelry, stick with one thing.
Oh
God,
my gosh. That's what happened when I started I Love Her. They was like, why are you doing that? Why? Because God has, you got to stretch yourself. We stay in this one look. Well, this is working. And if it's not broke, what they say, if it's not broke, don't try to change stuff. And just because you change it don't mean that it was broke. It just means that it's time
Revamping.
to elevate.
It's time
Yes.
to
yes.
revamp.
Yeah.
As you elevate and grow, as you learn more, as you get around other people, because I'm telling you, other people will open up your mind.
Yes.
Since I've been around Regina and Sparkle more, it's things that they say or talk about, and it expands your mind. Sometimes you can get a different viewpoint, but
Mm-hmm.
the bottom line basic is you're allowed to change. You're allowed
Yes.
to
Oh yeah,
change.
definitely.
You
Yes.
can't just because you liked your hair long doesn't mean that you can't say one day I'm gonna cut this joker off, baby, and embrace this short hairdo.
Right.
You don't know what is so freeing when you start changing because you get different mindsets, you get
Yep.
exposed to different things. You can go out of the country and see how people do things and be like, oh, I'm gonna bring that tradition back to my home.
Other countries, I love their freedom. They just be like they and if you go to another country, they live so free. They wear whatever they want to wear.
Right.
They eat whatever I mean, like it's just freeing to
It's
see
free.
people not care
Mhm.
about what others people say. If I
Exactly.
cut my hair short and Regina say I don't like it, I shouldn't get offended about that. They shouldn't offend me or say, "Oh, I might should put some weave in it because she said she didn't like it." That shouldn't change
Right.
who you are. If I want my hair bald, then I want to wear my bald for me
That's
because
true.
it's nothing wrong with rebranding you.
Ever at any
Businesses do
age.
it all the time. So why
Reinvent
not
yourself.
rebrand you? If you
Yes.
used to wear black hair and you decide to wear blonde hair now,
Right.
then that's your prerogative.
Do you?
Do you
Period.
rebrand you? Because rebranding you will stretch your mind to think different. If you change something, it changes everything. If you
Changes
change
everything.
something, it changes everything. And
Come
who
on
go
and
next, Shirley?
embrace change, baby. Embrace change.
Yes,
The
yes.
next one is this is something you need to understand and never forget. Your peace is
Ooh,
priceless. Know that everything that you do in life, get to a
Mm-hmm.
place of peace and don't let anybody disturb that. It costs you, your peace is too expensive for you to just let
Yeah,
anybody do anything with it.
definitely.
This includes toxic relationships,
Yep,
draining jobs,
yep.
and situations that constantly stress you out. Protect your mental and your emotional well-being
Yeah.
like your life depends on it
mm,
because it does. When you don't have peace about a situation, it should make you stop and think like, you know what? This may
that
not
probably
be
ain't it.
for me. If I don't have peace about the situation, maybe I don't need to go. If I
Right.
don't have peace in this relationship, maybe I need to rethink some things. If I don't have peace in this relationship or in this business or
Mm-hmm.
in my health or whatever, allow yourself to think about what do you need to change so that you can be at peace. Cynthia says, baby, that peace is something else.
It's so valuable. You cannot put a dollar price on that piece. That piece is so that, and once you get a touch of piece, you like want more. I want more. Oh, give me. It's like the Lay's chip. You can't just eat one. You can't just
Nope.
get one little piece because then
Mhm.
once you get peace about something, you keep on wanting more and more and more, and your mind is saying thank you, thank you, thank you, because
Yeah.
we can overstimulate the mind, and the mind is just saying peace past your understanding. If peace
Mhm.
is past my understanding, that means I don't have to sit here and wonder why, and I can just grab the peace.
Right.
But we nosy. We want to know why. We want to know why. We want to know who. We want to know what caused it. We want to know
Baby,
all the
we want to know
W's.
all the business that's not business. It's not your business, but you want to know it because this is the reality of things. When you look at countries and
Mm-hmm.
people who live simple lives, they generally live a long time
They do.
because they're not out here in this microwave society where they got to have it all right now. You want to act like you're pulling up to McDonald's and everything in life. You want it right now. You want it quick, fast, and
Right.
in a
Right.
hurry. As a result, we get irritated because the app ain't opening quick enough. You get
Oh,
irritated
That's
because
true.
I did that yesterday,
That's
Angela.
true.
My
baby,
app wasn't
No
open. I
patience.
was going off on that app.
No
Like,
patience.
just come on.
listen, we have when do you remember back in the day when we had dial up and you had to really wait on your internet to pop up? You had to
Yes.
sit there and wait. Now we
Yes.
looking at the microwave. You mad because it ain't heated your food up to where you want to in 30 seconds or 1 minute. You just like, come on. You rushing in traffic.
Yes.
And you just like, y'all move, move, go, go, go. We are in constant stress in our bodies, in
Mm-hmm.
our minds, in our emotions because we have that right now mentality,
Right
but you
now.
don't have peace about the situation because you don't know that what if the delay in traffic keeps you from
Right.
being in an accident and dying?
Exactly.
What if
Yes.
you are about to have a heart attack? You know what I'm saying? It's things that
It's
happen
so
because
many
you
things.
allow yourself to
It's
get stressed
so many
out.
reasons for delays.
It
And
is so many reasons for
it's
delay, and sometimes you just have to sit back and say, "Not in my time, God, in your time."
yes.
Allow me to be at
I'll get there
peace.
when I get there.
Yeah.
Cause you have that attitude about getting to work. You get there when you get there. Like, why can't you have that
Right.
attitude about everything and
Mhm.
do the prior work? Like, get up earlier, get ready earlier, get in your
Yes.
car earlier, and then you don't have to be so panic attack about delays, the traffic. You can just have a peaceful time, because how many times have you rode the same subdivision or the same street and didn't see that, and didn't notice that house back there, didn't notice that
True.
tree
That's true.
over there? Like, how
True.
long has that been over there? Girl, that
Girl,
been over there.
hey, and I was like,
Forever. Forever.
up and down this street all the time. I never noticed that. But you know what? Peace has to become a priority for you.
Yes.
When peace becomes a priority, you will get up a little earlier
You
because
make prior.
what you will think about is Usually you think like, girl, I'm gonna lay here a little longer because I don't feel like getting up. So you have created a life that you're not excited about. So now you're rushing
Yes.
to go, you're rushing to do, you're rushing to be. It's all over the place. When you get to a place where peace is a priority, then you can get up early in the morning and take your time and make you a cup of coffee, sip on you some hot tea,
You
say your
can.
meditations and affirmations. You can get up and journal. You may say, baby, 5 a.m. is the best time for me because you've
Mm-hmm.
gotten up and made peace a priority. And now you set and command the tone of your day. But when
Mm-hmm.
you live in a toxic, dysfunctional environment, everything is popping, everything is moving, everything is going, everything is and
Right.
you're exhausted
You
mentally.
Right.
can't keep living like that.
You cannot keep
You
living like
cannot
that.
keep living like that. So
Because
get
honestly
up
speaking,
earlier.
it microwaves your insides. When you think
Yes.
about people who are in high stress situations,
Yeah.
they do have heart attacks. They do
Mm-hmm.
have strokes. They
Mm-hmm.
do have, crazy relationships because they talk crazy. They think
Yeah.
crazy and irritated. You
Yeah.
easily offended. All these things happen because you're not at peace.
And
Yeah.
it's always what I keep saying from the beginning: when the mind is sick, the body is sick.
Yep.
Yes, yes.
You
It's
know.
like putting pressure on your insides. And so your
Yes.
internal situation, whatever it is, your blood
Mm-hmm.
pressure is high, your cholesterol is high, all these things, because you don't make peace a priority, it transitions over into your health.
It sure does.
Yes.
Trust
So
and
how do
believe
you
that.
just some real quick ways to get peace is move slower.
Yeah.
Stop trying to move so fast.
Yeah.
Move
Mhm.
slower. And the slower you move, you won't forget stuff. You won't be like, oh, I forgot this. I forgot that. Because your body likes to move slow. The heartbeat, if it's overbeaten, that means your heart is overrating. And it don't supposed to. It just goes one beat at a time. So move slower. Do some things you never done before. Take a walk. Sit on the porch, listen to the storm, listen to the quietness, meditate. People like, I don't know how to get peace. Yes, you do. You just don't want to do the work to get the peace
Yes.
because it requires change. And let's
Yeah.
face it, people don't like change.
Mm.
They do
And,
not.
and it also requires from disconnecting from things too.
Yes.
So
Do
you can
not
sit,
disturb.
yeah, do not disturb, because you have to sit in it. You have to sit in it. This piece, like she says, it's gonna take work. But when they
Mm-hmm.
say I protect it by all means, because the work you have to put in it to get the peace.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Baby,
Stop
you're not gonna
hollering
come
at
up
them
here and
kids.
disturb this.
Look, stop hollering at them kids because you waited to get up last minute. And
Right,
then you like, get your butt up. I don't got time for this. I don't got time
right,
for this.
right,
Get up. Get up.
right.
Like, and
Make them all
as a mother,
erratic.
we all been there. We
Yeah,
have
make
all
them
been
erratic.
there. Like, you're not gonna make me late. You better not miss that bus. I'm not taking you to school. You'll walk. Like, we'll just start
Man,
snapping
you're
on
right.
these kids because we got up late.
And you better put your jacket on, because
Exactly.
you can't get sick, because I can't miss work.
Girl, thank you. Lashante said, so true. I have found peace. Sometimes people try to shake it, but I give it to God and let it rest, because you know what? Sometimes people need you to stop being Captain Save them all the time.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Or let me call and make sure you do this, that, and the third. Sometimes you just need to sit in your peace and you be unbothered because consequences will cause people to shift and make some changes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you got to stop trying to be out there making things happen for everybody else and just get your own peace. Get your
Mm-hmm.
own peace. Stop absorbing everybody else's situations where you all over the place. Now you mad because they mad. Now you crying because they crying. Now you hurt because they hurt. You got to be like a thermostat, not a thermometer. You got
Yeah.
to set the
Exactly.
tone wherever you are, not letting people ship you all over the place. You go into work and they done told you something. Now you mad. Now you all over the place. You can't get your work done. Now you snapping at folks. Now you going to the cleaners to get your stuff and she look like she can't find it quick enough. You're like, what's going on? Can y'all hurry up? Tina said,
Yeah.
some folk are really uncomfortable sitting with themselves, and it's not a laughing matter. It's a spiritual one.
It's a
It
very
is.
spiritual
It
one.
is.
It's
It
a very
is.
spiritual
It
one.
is a
You got to
spiritual
be
one.
able to sit down with you. And it is
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
just like Sparkle said last week, it's hard looking in the mirror for some people. Some
Mm-hmm.
people
Yeah.
can't say, you know how we talk about get your mirror and speak to yourself and give yourself affirmations. It's not easy. Just
It's
because you
not.
can doesn't mean everybody else can.
Yes.
You got to understand that.
And when you're in that, because I know it's maybe someone that's in that situation now, just start 1 second at a time.
Right.
Like, just sit there, close your door, because you know them kids will come knocking on the door, say, give me 5. Like, you should walk in the house sometime and
Right.
say, y'all just give me 5 minutes. Give me 5 minutes, go sit in your own space for 5 minutes. Even if you got to set your alarm, you have to start somewhere.
There you go.
And in those 5 minutes, you might not say nothing. It's quiet moment. It's nothing wrong with sitting with yourself in quietness.
Exactly.
It's not.
Exactly.
LaShante said, I stepped away from all that, and I have a lot of people upset with me, but oh well. Ron Pass said, this sabbatical has taught me to be
Right.
protective about my peace and allowing others to disrupt it. God is also revealing and preparing for upcoming change. Tina said, they can't.
They
You
can
have
if
got to
they,
prioritize your
yes.
peace above anything else.
Yes.
The last thing is your
I want to read
standards.
what Marlene
Oh,
was what
go
Marlene
ahead.
says. She says, "I learned to take a powerful pause. I'm always." She says, "I'm always ripping and running, and the new me has cut that out."
And that's why I'm
Come
saying she didn't
on,
think
man.
she could, but she made it a priority. Like, it might be in your
Yes.
mind that you can't, but if you start, just start somewhere.
Right.
I don't care if it's 1 minute, 2 minutes. Build yourself up until you
Mm-hmm.
can get there.
Mm-hmm.
Because she said the old her couldn't do it and wouldn't do it. But the new her that she
You
demanded,
make
and she
changes.
commanded, no, you gonna sit here with yourself for a minute.
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
Farika said,
Love it.
honey, sit in a car before you come in 5 minutes. Do
Yeah.
you know for people who
In
are
that
rushing to
garage.
get to an into a interview or trying to get a job and you rushing to get in there, you run in there, your mind hasn't settled. And so you wonder why, oh, I don't think I did good on the interview because you didn't allow yourself to calm down,
That's right.
to
Mm-hmm.
be like Farika said,
That's right. Like,
pause, process, pray. Tina
Yes.
said, Farika, I always got to sit for 5 minutes and let the outside off before I bring myself in.
there you
And
go.
let that
Baby,
outside off. You got to shake that mess off of you.
yes. And that's such a powerful thing. And I hope people, when you're listening, if you're listening now or you're going to go back and catch the replay, that is a powerful thing to sit and let yourself process and relax and wind down. It shouldn't be that you jump and jump and jump and jump and jumping into everything. Because when you do that, your mind doesn't even rest. So you can't get good sleep
No.
because
Right.
your mind is constantly moving and racing because you never gave yourself an opportunity to
Oh,
be
I love that,
still.
Reverend Pat.
Let me
What
see.
she
Let me go
say?
back up to I'm gonna catch Cynthia's first. She said it truly works. It's truly working, making the time for peace. That's quiet time is so important. Reverend Pat said
During
was
this time off.
during this time off, my communication with hubby has improved. We've gone
Okay.
back to being intentional about making time for us. I'm loving it, y'all. And Farika
Loving
said,
it.
yes, I sit in mine often just to get time with God. I love car sitting. Don't
Yes.
underestimate the power of wherever you are. You don't know, but your place should be
That's true.
your place. Your sanctuary should be your sanctuary. And demand it of people.
Yep.
Demanded of people that give me
Yeah.
a few minutes.
Yes.
Give me a few minutes and I'm gonna
Yeah.
call you back. Or give me a few
Yes.
minutes
Or
and I'll
don't
fix
answer the
dinner.
phone. You don't got to answer every
You
call that
don't. You
come
do
through,
not. You
every
do not.
text message. If something happened, who are you? You are not God. Like, you are not God. People like, well, they might need me.
Right.
Okay, they can wait. They really can wait. And most of the time, when you let somebody wait, you can call them back and they like, never mind, I figured it
They
out.
figured it out. Exactly. Miss Patricia said, everywhere
Right.
I go, I sit and make sure I'm in the right spirit. And that's the thing. Putting yourself, when you're at peace, you put yourself at the right spirit. You
Marlene
calm
said,
down. Go ahead, Regina. I see
this.
she said what?
Marlene says, thank you, ladies, for this.
Oh,
Oh wow, yeah.
absolutely. Farika said, don't answer, be consistent with your peace. And Tina said, I will disassociate in a minute, no matter where I'm at. I need to regroup. I need to
That's true. That's
regroup,
Me
true.
too.
period.
I
True.
will
And the
get in the
beauty is
zone.
that you
Thank you,
know
Alexa.
that because a lot of people don't recognize that. Sometimes y'all remember, I just remember in The Color Purple when Oprah Winfrey, when she's
Morning,
like,
Nicole.
and she just started going off and going crazy and falling out, and they took something and hit her and knocked her out. It's something about grabbing yourself together,
Grab.
getting yourself in a peaceful place, because now I can make decisions that I need to make. Now I can do the things I need to do when I'm coming from a calm place. Reverend
Right.
Pat said I had to ask myself, is always being busy, being
Being
productive,
productive.
or just is
Hello.
it just being busy?
And
Jesus
being
said,
busy.
Amen.
That's
Give me a
true.
piece of peace.
That right there, what Reverend Pat said, I had to ask myself, is always being busy, being productive, or is it just being busy? You
Yes.
just being busy. Like you are wore
Yes.
yourself out. You
Out.
know, like you and wore yourself out so much as soon as you
Yes.
get home, like you have to go to bed because you and wore yourself out so much. That is not productive. That
No.
It's
is
not.
No. It's not.
It's not.
it's
And you
not.
got to focus on making sure peace is a priority. And
Mm-hmm.
don't wait for 2026. Don't let that be your
Oh
2026 goal.
yes.
Make that a priority today. Every
Yes.
day, figure out a way to get your peace back. It may mean that before I clock into this job, I need me 5 minutes to just sit still and get my mind calm so that when I get logged in, when I walk through those doors, I can easily, good
Own it.
morning. How's
Own it.
everybody?
And the
Oh, I'm
smile
not
is no longer
overwhelmed.
fake. You're not painting that smile on your face. Because you
Right.
know, you have seen painted smiles where they
Yeah.
just sitting there, but you have seen the genuine smiles. And those
Hmm.
genuine smiles are so welcoming. It makes you feel like,
Yes.
oh, I want to be here. So you
And
be
get
the
there early
genuine.
enough to go ahead and get your coffee and get yourself situated. So when you sit down, it's not like, oh, I gotta hurry up because I know they're gonna be
That's
tripping.
true.
They're gonna give me some coffee. Oh, I'm clocked in 2 minutes late. Now I'm running down to the
And
break
then
room to give
they
me some.
spilled the coffee on them. I was trying to hurry up and spilled the coffee on me. And the whole kitchen is messed up because you was just trying to get one cup of coffee, but you was in such a hurry that you went through everything.
Yes. Yes, honey.
Yes,
Get you
peace
some peace.
has understanding.
Peace that passes all understanding. Miss
I
Phyllis
believe
said,
that.
baby, it's time to go. Get up out of here because I believe God. Come on, y'all. So listen, we're
Because
going to let y'all know ahead of time so y'all can get prepared. Courtney will be on. She was on Friday. She's going to come on every Friday until we finish that book, Dear Black Man, You Are Loved. It's some good
dear black
principles in
man.
there on how
Awesome.
to
Awesome.
love the man in your life, whether it's your son, your father, your spouse, your husband, your
Yes.
best friend, your coworker. But it's things that we need to put in perspective and let these men know how important they are to us. Reverend Pat
Yes.
said, we have been left with the peace of Jesus. Take
Take
advantage of it,
advantage of it. Take
sister.
advantage of it.
Take advantage. Listen, when he
I
said,
love
peace
it.
be still, there's
Yes.
peace and stillness.
Yes, peace be still. Like that,
Yes,
when you just say those words, it gives you peace.
Yeah.
Like peace be still. When
peace be
everything is
still.
going chaotic and you can't,
Mhm.
Right.
your mind is racing and you don't know, say peace be still.
Yes,
And it has
yes.
to be still. Like that, it said peace be still. That's not why you have to be still. If peace can be still, then you can be still. Because life gonna keep
Amen.
on going. But I believe God. Do you believe God? We
You
believe
believe
God.
God.
We believe God. Have a blessed, peaceful day on this
Amen.
Tuesday. And we will see you tomorrow. A wonderful Wednesday. Have a blessed one. We love you.
Bye.